Hey guys, welcome to another 12 days of makeup video. If you're new around here, my name is Kelly and we have a fun Vlogmas theme going on. I could not commit to filming every single day in the month of December, but I did commit to bringing you 12 days of makeup. So here on my channel, we are uploading every other day on the odd numbered days, starting at December 1st, ending at December 23rd. I will, of course, have more content after Christmas, but I am bringing you 12 days of makeup, and we're focusing on the number 12. Everything has a theme of 12. So for today, we are talking about 12 of my favorite lip products. And even more exciting than the fact that we're talking about Lippies, and even more exciting than the fact that this is part of the 12 days of makeup, is that this video is in collaboration with my friend Karen Harris. She is another content creator, and I absolutely love her. If for some reason you do not know who Karen Harris is, let me introduce you to her. She likes to film tan girl friendly makeup on her channel, and although she is collaborating and talking about lip products with me today, she is, in my opinion, the eyeshadow queen. She recently filmed a video showing all of her eyeshadow palettes in her collection, and it was like over 200 eyeshadows. It's absolutely amazing. She knows her stuff. She has everything from indie to more mainstream to luxury makeup. I absolutely love Karen's channel, but even more than loving her channel, I just love Karen. She is hilarious. I have gotten to know her more over these last few months, and I see her in a lot of live streams, especially on BRIT's channel. And let me just tell you, Karen is hilarious. She has like the best one-liners, and she's so quick on her feet in the chat. So I just absolutely love her. I think she's amazing. If you are not already following her, I will have all of her information linked down below. Definitely go check her out. Watch her video after this one. I think it will be fun because I think we're gonna have different lipstick styles, especially since we have different skin tones. I am very, very fair, and she has this beautiful tan complexion, so I think it will be fun to see what different lipsticks look like on our two different skin tones. I am going to try and show you lip swatches as well as swatching on my hand, and Karen, I'm sorry, I may have cheated just a little. I do have 12 of my favorite lipsticks, but I also have 3 honorable mentions. And the reason why they're honorable mentions is because they're very new to my collection, so I didn't feel confident in putting them in my 12 favorite products, but I am enjoying them, so I wanted to show them as well. But why don't we go ahead and jump into the video? Okay, so I haven't done my lip swatching yet. My thinking is that I will insert a clip of myself with the lip swatches up here while I'm talking about each of the lipsticks, and I don't plan to wear any lip liner when I'm swatching the lipsticks. I'm not going to go in any particular order. I just have lip products in front of me, and I'm gonna grab and go. And you're gonna see a theme. Sorry, not sorry. Let's start with the lipstick that I'm wearing right now. I am wearing Kylie Cosmetics Velvet Liquid Lipstick in the shade Bare. I do have a Juvia's Place lip liner in So Rare underneath it, but Bare is an absolutely beautiful nude pink. It definitely is a nude, but it pulls more pink, especially on me, and I absolutely love it. I know that some people aren't a huge fan of the Kylie Cosmetics formula, but I love it. I love her matte formula. This is her velvet formula. I think her lipsticks are amazing. I reach for them all the time. Bare is an absolute favorite of mine. This is one that I wear to work all the time. I always have it in my purse. It feels very comfortable on the lips. The only thing about her velvet formula as opposed to her matte formula, her matte formula is completely matte. But I find that with her velvet formula, you do get a little bit of transfer just because it is more of a satin finish. It does dry down more than a traditional lipstick, but you can get a little bit of transfer when you're like taking a drink or if you're eating or something like that. Absolutely love that one. Then we will stick with Kylie Cosmetics. I also have another Velvet Liquid Lipstick. This was in her quad that she came out with a few years ago. It was a set of 4, and I think it was like Send Me More Nudes or something like that. This is in the shade Naked. This was the nude that worked the best for me. And actually Bear came in that set as well, but I think I like lent it to somebody or I somehow lost Bear, so I purchased it again. But right here you can see that nude shade. I think that it's absolutely perfect for my skin tone. I have a hard time sometimes with nudes pulling more peachy on me, and just because of my red hair, I don't prefer a peachy nude because it can tend to look very orange, and that's just not a personal preference of mine. However, this nude definitely is much more of a brown nude. Bear is your pinky nude, Naked is your brown nude. You're gonna see a lot of nudes and you're gonna see a lot of mauves just because those are my personal preference. I will stick with another liquid lipstick. This is the Dose of Colors A Mauve Story. Now this was the collaboration between Desi and Katie. I don't know that you can get this anymore, but I do want to say, if you can no longer get a Mauve Story, the Dose of Colors shade in Truffle is very, very similar. I had a mini of Truffle. I have since used the mini up. It actually went bad and I had to throw it away. It was starting to smell and giving me little bumps when I used it. I do want to repurchase it, so I can't swatch it side by side, but I promise you, when my friend Kelly was getting married and I was doing her makeup, I swatched a Mauve Story and Truffle next to each other and they looked almost identical. So I don't have Truffle here to show you. I do love a Mauve Story. If you can no longer find it, I definitely would recommend looking into Truffle, but that is much more of a mauve toned shade. I think I have a few more liquid lipsticks. Here's another one from Dose of Colors. This is a repurchase for me. This is in the shade Stone. I purchased a full size, used it up completely. I had a little mini. The mini went bad before I could use it all, but I absolutely love the shade Stone, and I really do like the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick formula. So you can see here, I don't know if you can tell in the swatches, but Stone pulls more of a purple mauve, whereas with a Mauve Story, you do get more of a pinky mauve. So they're very similar, and it definitely depends on personal preference. I like them both, but I did want to point out that Dose of Colors Stone does give you a little bit more of a purple undertone. I then have two of the Too Faced Melted Matte formulas to show you. This is, what's it called? Sugar Cookie? This is called Sugar Cookie, and I got this in the Christmas quad that they came out with in 2018. However, if you like this shade in the current Too Faced Christmas set that has come out, they do have Sugar Cookie again. I think that's the only repeat that they have in that quad, but I really like this shade. I swatched it on the inside. It's this one right here. This one is much more of a brown nude. So you can see it swatched here next to, this was Bear. Bear is more pink. This one was Naked by Kylie Cosmetics. And you can see here that Sugar Cookie gives you much more of a nude, like a brown nude shade. I absolutely love it. I do love, like I said, I love liquid lipsticks, so I love the Melted Matte formula. It's very comfortable on the lips. I do have some fine lines on my lips, and I don't find that it settles into them, so I really appreciate that. Now, let's get out of the nudes for a minute, and let's talk about one of my absolute favorite red shades. It is the shade Lady Balls. This is another Too Faced Melted Matte liquid lipstick. This is a repurchase for me. I think I had a mini and I used it almost completely up, but I did take a break from YouTube after having my daughter, and a lot of my lip products went bad. The thing that I like about this red is that it doesn't pull orange, but it also doesn't pull blue. I feel like it's a very true red, and I feel like that can be hard to find. I'm not a fan of the more warm-toned orangey reds because I feel like it makes my red hair look even more orange, but some of the cool-toned blues just don't look right on me either. So when I found Too Faced Lady Balls, I absolutely fell in love with it because it's just a traditional red shade, and every time I wear it, I get compliments. People tell me that it looks good with my red hair all the time, so anytime I'm going for a red, I'm usually grabbing Lady Balls. I do have a couple luxury lipsticks to share with you, and they are my two Tom Ford lipsticks. These were both gifts. One is in the shade Pussycat and one is in the shade Indian Rose. I will never get rid of these. The packaging is amazing. These are traditional lipsticks. The TF that was embossed on the product has worn off. This one is in the shade Pussycat. This was the one that I received first in my collection. It was a gift from my best friend Smags, and you can see here, this one gives you more of a matte finish. It looks very similar to Dose of Colors Stone. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but it does look very similar to Dose of Colors Stone. It does give you more of that purple undertone mauve shade. So I love those. I didn't include this one because I don't have it in my collection anymore, but I want to repurchase it. The Kylie Cosmetics Malibu liquid lipstick is another one that's very cool toned, more of like a gray mauve shade, and I do like that one as well. The other Tom Ford lipstick that I said I had, this is in the shade Indian Rose, and this one is again a mauve, but the difference is it's much more of a pinky mauve, and this one has a glossy formula. So this one just says that it's a lip color rouge, whereas Pussycat is a lip color matte. So they are different formulas. You do get more of a gloss. Both of these will transfer if you're eating or drinking because they are traditional lipsticks, but as you can see, they fit well into my color family here. If you are into MAC lipsticks, I feel like people don't talk about them very often anymore, but they used to be all the rave, and I still have a couple of these little bullets sticking around here. My favorite is MAC Modesty. I want to say that this is the third MAC Modesty that I have purchased over time. It's starting to go bad because I've had it for a while. I feel like MAC lipsticks go bad quickly, but this is an absolute favorite and I can't bring myself to get rid of it yet. This is a cream sheen, so you can see here, it does give you a little bit more of a shine, a little bit more of a sheen on the lips, but I absolutely love this shade. This is a go-to, one that I throw in my purse. I leave it at work, I wear it all the time. It's definitely a favorite. I also have Beach Babe by Tarte. This is another nude shade. You see, I have a lot of mauves and I have a lot of nudes. This one is one of the nude shades. I would say this one is the one that does pull a little bit more peach than the others, but you still have a very nude base. You do get a little bit of a sheen. My favorite way to wear this is to pair it with the So Rare lip liner by Juvia's Place, which is a very deep nude, and I feel like putting this on the center, you get a nice ombre look. I actually do have a series over on my Instagram, which is just K Bella Beauty, and every Saturday I share like a Saturday standout product, a product of the week that I've been loving, and I cheated a little bit and I did a combo pairing of the So Rare lip liner and the Tarte lipstick, but that one is a favorite. I do want to try Rum Punch, which is a mauve by Tarte. I don't have that one yet, but I do want to try it. And the last lipstick that I am going to share with you is by Dominique Cosmetics. This is in the shade Pretty Natural. The thing that I like about this one is, again, it is more of a traditional nude. This one is a little bit lighter than some of the others. I love the way that she designed the tip of this. I do wear it with a lip liner, but the tip is more pointy, so you can get very precise and put the lipstick right where you want it. You can see it right there. Hello, this is Swatching Kelly coming at ya. I did just want to warn you that the gloss is the last thing that I swatched, so my lips look a little bit more pink, red, ombre than they normally would, just because I saved this one for last. So that may not have been the best option, but that's what I did, so there you have it. Because I did want to save the last to be a lip gloss, and my absolute favorite lip gloss, as you can see, I'm much more of a matte girl, but my absolute favorite lip gloss is by Buxom. It is the Buxom White Russian Lip Gloss. I like to top this over all of my lipsticks. I do not wear this alone. However, I feel like you probably could because you do get a nice amount of pigmentation. But I like to top this over everything. In my 12 days of makeup video with BRIT CLARKE, it merged with her Britchmas over on her channel. I topped this on top of my red lipstick that I was wearing, and it looked beautiful. The thing about the Buxom lip glosses is that they do have a cooling sensation. It's more of like a menthol cooling feeling. So if you're not a fan of that, you will not like it. They are not like the Too Faced lip injections where it feels like you are burning your lips off. It definitely is a comfortable cooling feeling. I like to top this over my liquid lipsticks when they are starting to break down a little bit, and it kind of revives them and refreshes them. Okay, I did say that I have some honorable mentions, and the reason why these are honorable mentions is because they are very new to my collection, like within the last couple of weeks, but I have been really enjoying them, so I did want to share them with you. One of them is Another Red. This is by Givenchy. It's in the shade 35. This is their Le Rouge Deep Velvet Lipsticks. This is the red that I was wearing in that video collab with BRIT CLARKE, and it's definitely, let me swatch it over here by my other red. It's definitely much more of a brick red. You can see it right there. It dries down to a matte finish. It's very, very comfortable on the lips. Like, I am talking, it's called a deep velvet, and it feels like velvet on your lips. I did not purchase this. I got this sent to me from Influencer to review, but I am absolutely obsessed with it, and I would definitely recommend it. I also tried out some Propa Beauty lipsticks, and one of my favorites from Propa Beauty is this shade right here in Victress. I have a feeling you will hear Karen Harris talking about Propa Beauty. I heard her talking about Propa Beauty, her and Heather Austin. They are a new brand to me, and they have much more deeper toned nudes, and they are very friendly for people with a deeper skin tone. So I'm sure you will probably hear Karen talk about some of these. I know she has the entire collection, and they look absolutely beautiful on her tan skin. The last lipstick that I wanted to share with you is by Juvia's Place, and it is in the shade 2020. Because in 2020, I felt like I needed to buy a lipstick named 2020, and as you can see, it fits in my collection beautifully. That is going to do it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed hearing about 12 of my favorite lip products. If you did, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you go and check out Karen's video, check out her channel, subscribe to her. Everything will be listed down below. I forgot to introduce myself in the beginning of the video, so hello, hi, if you came from Karen's channel, my name is Kelly. I hope that you will consider subscribing and staying a while. I am a teacher by day, a beauty junkie by night. I am just obsessed with makeup. That's all it is. I am obsessed with makeup, and I love to talk. So I thought it would only be fitting to create a YouTube channel where I can come play with makeup and talk about some of my favorites with you. Thank you so much, Karen, for collabing with me on this video. You are amazing. I cannot wait to hear your lipstick picks. I feel like your variety will be much better than mine. Mine are very monochromatic here, and I just know that Karen is going to have a great collection to share with us. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.